Hello, my name is Tiffany Leggett, and I am your student's teacher for Essentials in Trimester 3. This is an English class. So I want to break down a little bit of who am I, how do I do attendance, what do assignments look like, and what supports are there for you and your student. So my name is, again, Tiffany Leggett, and a little bit about me education-wise. I've got my master's in teaching from Whitworth University. I've got a bachelor's in English literature from Western Washington University. This is my fourth year at Shelton High School. Before that, I was in Coeur d'Alene and in the Meade, Spokane area. And I like gardening. Okay. So that was about me. Let's talk about attendance and expectations. Your student is expected to come to 2 live sessions a week. They're expected to participate in the chat or the Pear Deck, the devices that I'm using to give the lesson. Wednesdays, they need to access the content in K-12 in order to be counted present. So anytime they cannot attend a live session, they get marked present by accessing the content in K-12. And they need to complete their work while they're in class. I give a short lesson, and then the rest of the class is work time for students to get it done and to turn it in. The students who are attending class are the ones who get it done and the ones who have the better grades in class. So please encourage them to come to class. I have the support later to help you do that. Okay, moving on. Maybe. This is what the schedule looks like. So if your student has me for second period, then they're going to come to my class at 9:05 on Mondays and Thursdays. If your student has me, say, fourth period, then they're going to come to my class at 7:45 Tuesdays and Fridays. Again, asynchronously Wednesdays, they need to be signing into the class content. Assignments. Where are my assignments? I do use K-12 and Google Classroom, but everything can be found in K-12. That is my home base. If I have an assignment in Google Classroom, it will be in K-12, and I will tell you specifically that it is in Google Classroom. So students, all they need to do is go to their Google Classroom home screen and press accept. I've already loaded everybody in. You don't need a code. You're fine. So what do assignments look like? Students will get 1 to 2 assignments a week. The lowest grade that they will get if they actually attempt an assignment is a 50%. I'm not giving a 50% to a student who turns in a blank assignment, but if I can see that it's been partially done and attempted, 50%. Yes, I accept late work, but I'm not going to turn it in immediately. I focus on what we are doing right now, and then I will go back and submit that late work into the gradebook. Students can also retake and redo all assignments. This class is specifically designed for flexibility in mind and for students who are lower level readers. So all of these things are modifications and accommodations that I make in my classroom to make it more accessible for a variety of learners. I also will send out progress reports. I try to do that weekly just so that you and your student know where they're sitting in class. It's not meant to stress them out or to get them in trouble, but to give an accurate, up-to-date little temperature check. So, support. This class is about flexibility. This class is 100% virtual. All of my students are virtual, and I am virtual as well. Now, there are some things that we can control, and there are some things that we can't control, as I think we've all been learning the last 12 months. So I want to give grace. And I want to be flexible, but I need your students to also be trying. So one of the things that we can control is getting to class, setting alarms, or sign up for this reminder text. So there's an app that I use that is called Remind 101. And what it does is it allows me to send a text message to your student's phone. And what I will do is I'll send a message 10-15 minutes before class saying, "Hi, good morning, see you at blank time, Mrs. Leggett." If they don't have a phone, then I would really recommend sending alarms. I've walked through students how to do this, and I will send you a little more information in an upcoming email and message in Skyward of how to sign your student up for Remind Text. I'm not going to blow their phone up. I do not know their number. This is a really cool app that lets me text them without knowing their number, so that there's still an element of privacy, but there's also accountability, and it lets me be kind of like a bell in this virtual environment. Things that you can also do and ways that I can support you and your students, please contact me with my email address, tleggett@chiltonschools.org. We can schedule one-on-one sessions by appointment. I am 100% willing to do that. I also record all of my lessons, and they're located in K-12 announcements. We are making history. We've never asked our students to do something like this before. We as teachers have never been asked to do this kind of teaching before. But I saw some great things happening in trimester 2, and I'm really hopeful for trimester 3. I saw more of my students participating and passing in essentials than trimester 1, or even maybe sometimes in a normal classroom setting. I've been with this population of students my entire time at SHS, and I am always blown away by what they can accomplish, even if they're not so confident in themselves. So keep being the cheerleader. I'm going to be the cheerleader, and lean on me as you need support. And we're in this for the students.